Previously, we calculated the perimeter of this outline of the building. Now let us calculate the area of this outline. Remember, we had originally only 7, this 8, this 5, and this 7 meters, and we had to calculate 2 meters and the 15 meters. Remember, with a question like this, sometimes you are not given all the measurements. You have to be careful to watch out for any missing measurements that you need to calculate. Now, what I want you to do is to pause the video and calculate the area of this outline. So go ahead now and pause. Alright, you've paused the video and you calculated the area of this outline of the building. What did you get as your answer? Let us go through it together. Here you have a certain shape, look like an L shape. However, we do not have a formula for calculating the shape of an L. However, we do know a formula for calculating the shape of a rectangle. So what we do is break this up into 2 rectangles. Let's cut it into 2 rectangles. Let's say we cut it along here. So we have this rectangle up here. Let's put it up here. We have this rectangle. It doesn't really look exactly like the previous one, but that's just the way things are now. The width is 8 meters, but what is the height? The height is 5 meters. Then you have this other rectangle. Let's put it down here. Alright? So it's a rectangle with long width and short height. So what we have now is 15 long. Let me write the 15 up here, more space, 15, and 2 meters high. Okay, good. Now, what is the area of this rectangle? Let's calculate it. The area of this rectangle is equal to 8 meters times 5 meters. That gives you 40 meter squared. Meter times meter is meter squared. And the area of this other rectangle, let's call this area 1 and this area 2, equals 15 times 2. Well, let me write in the meters. 15 meters times 2 meters gives me 30 meters squared. So the total area is equal to 40 meters squared plus 30 meters squared. That gives 70 meters squared. So it is 70 meters squared for the entire area. You see that? Now, suppose instead of cutting it this way, I choose to cut it this way. What would be the situation? Let me erase these 2 rectangles. Erase this and erase this. We won't erase the 70. We're going to see if we get back the 70. So in this case, we have one big rectangle here. And what we have here is 8 meters wide See it up here by 7 meters long. Then we have another rectangle. This other rectangle down here, smaller rectangle. And this rectangle measures at the top from here to here. You see it's 7 meters by 2 meters high. Let's calculate the areas now. The area of this rectangle is 7 meters by 8 meters. 7, 8, 56 meters squared. And the area of this rectangle is 7 meters by 2 meters, which is 14 meters squared. What's the total area? The total will be 56 plus 14. Right? Total area is equal to 56 plus 14. 6 and 4, 10. Down by 0. Carry 1. 5 and 1, 6 and 1, 7 meters squared. Get back the same. 70 meters squared. So you could cut the rectangle, whether you want to cut it across like this or down like this. You get the same answer. Or we cut the outline into 2 rectangles. So in a case like this, what you need to do is divide that complex shape into more than 1 rectangles and then calculate the area for each rectangle.